Leather Rokk here. Welcome to my channel. Take a look at this makeup look. Want to see how to do it? This red look I'm making with the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, not the brand new shimmery one, the original matte one. You can see most of these colors are mattes, and I'm going to show you how I came with this look. Let's get to it. I have my trusty coconut oil here, and I'm going to use the handle of a knife. Love my coconut oil. I remembered my tissue. I remembered my washcloth. Hopefully I won't make too much of a mess. I really don't trust looking in the computer monitor. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to get my foundation. And today the foundation I used is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me, and my color is 102 Porcelain. Looks like I'm running low. I'm going to have to get some more. And you know what? I have a stack of makeup coupons that some of them expire early next month. So looks like I'm going to be going and hopefully using some of those. Usually my eyeshadows I buy online, but some things it's easier to get locally. And especially things like foundation, that if it's a brand that you haven't used before, you really want to try it in person, because it can really be tricky getting colors. I mean, I'm much more forgiving of a different shade of lipstick that I buy it on the internet, and what it looks like on the monitor might be different than what I actually get in the mail. But something like foundation, it's much more important to have an accurate color match. So, in addition to the foundation, I want to get the stuff that I actually use to coat my eyelid so that these eyeshadows stick really well. And what I used is from E.L.F, the Complete Coverage Concealer. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply the lightest shade on my eyelid. And see, this comes with 4 different colors, because most people, their skin color is different depending on what time of the year it is. But if you're like me and you absolutely seriously avoid the sun, your skin color is not going to be changing. Okay, the first thing we're going to do in this palette is we're going to take the light shade here. Well, there are 2 whites. One of them has more of a greenish bluish cast, the other has more of a gold/pink cast. They're both iridescent. I'm going to take the pink/gold cast one and lightly apply, mostly to the on top, close to but not touching the eyebrow, but going down to about the crease, because we want it still to be tacky on the bottom. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use a C brush. This is from E.L.F, E.L.F, a C brush, and I'm going to find the matte red, the absolute true red, coat it well on both sides of the brush, and here we're going to look to apply pretty much in the crease area, kind of lightly. Now you don't want to go below the crease, and you really don't want to go above the crease, because if you're too close to the eyebrow, then you're not going to have room for all the other colors that we're applying. So you do a little bit of this red here, then let's reach into this palette and get this pink shade here, and tap either sides of the brush. And with this, we're going to be going just above the red. And we're not sweeping, we're tapping. Okay, I'm going to get some more of this pink, so that just above, the idea is you want to imagine that you're adding a line, a fine line of pink just above this red. Okay, now going to find another brush. You know what? I don't usually use color, more than one color on a brush, but this time I'm going to wipe off as much of this color as possible. Then I'm going to go into a lighter pink. You see this lighter pink here? And get the tip. And I'm going to go back over this and go and touch just a little bit higher this lighter shade. Clean the brush off a little bit. Now I'm going to reach into the lightest pale pink. Touch the tip here, touch the tip here, and again I'm going to go all the way on top. Imagine like I'm making one more finer line above this. You see what I did? Now I'm going to go back into this red. I want to intensify the red because it's looking a little bit on the pink side, and I really don't want it to look pink. I'm going to go back kind of where I started. I'm just going to tap fine line of the red just so it looks less pink and more red. Okay, now we have a nice matte black here, and I'm going to take, this is what this brush looks like, and this is from a brand called Vivace. I'm going to just touch the tip on this black, and I'm going to go right where the crease is, and I'm going to trace the shape. I'm going to go back into the black, tap off the edge because we don't want crumblies. Go back. I want to fade this out slightly. Don't want to cover too much of the lid because we have one more shadow color to do. Okay, we're going to take a finer brush. This can be used even as a heavy eyeliner brush. Clean it off some and go back into this white here. And I want to get a good coating on this time. Real good. Load this brush with this frosty white, and we're going to cover the lid. Go back. Going to get right from the corner to the edge. You know what, just for the heck of it, want to make sure that both sides match. And that's tricky considering how long I've had makeup on. It's really hard to get both sides to match if you've actually had your makeup on for a number of hours. And even though I touched it up just before I got on camera, you still obviously want both sides to match as well as possible. Now I'm going to go back in with the black and this brush here. I'm not going to touch it more. There should be enough on the brush. And sweep. Try to make sure that they match as much as possible. Now it's time for this red. We're going to use the same brush and this fine. This is thin enough that we can make a line right underneath the lower lash line. That should be enough. Now for the eyeliner, I'll show you. Oh, tell me I didn't set it down someplace. I hate it when I do this. Oh, here it is. This is by Color Mates. It's a automatic eyeliner that swivels up. And I'm really impressed with this. I got it at the Dollar Tree. And I'm not going to take up lid space on top. I am going to just waterline. I'm trying to remember. Did I waterline the top one? I think I did. Yeah. That's the only kind of eyeliner I'm doing. I didn't do a real heavy. I just did a waterline. Okay. And now we're ready for the mascara. The mascara I used today is the Wet n Wild Mega Plump. And I'm not doing this very heavy. Mostly because I don't want it to smudge on the eyelid. I think I may have made a smudge anyway. But I do have something to deal with it. What do you think? Okay. Now for my cheek color, if I set it aside, for my cheek color, I went ahead and I used the bronze shade from the Wild and Alluring palette. sometimes when I'm wearing strong reds, I go for a neutral cheek just to kind of make it so that it doesn't clash too much. I'm not going to reapply it because you can see I already did it. And this brush here is really interesting. This is a Wet n Wild contour brush that I think is really way too big to be using truly as a contouring brush. But whenever I buy something, I never want to waste the money that I spent, so I find a way to make it work. You know what? I don't think this is totally symmetrical. Drives me crazy when the eyes are not symmetrical. I had a plain old blending brush. That's the thing, is it's much better to use a clean brush for blending, because if you use a brush that already has product on it, there's a chance that you can do more smearing than blending. It's good to wing it up just a little bit. Okay, what do you think? Oh, and the lipstick I'm wearing, it's actually two lipsticks. And I can only find one of them right now. They're both reds. One of them is B&H Cosmetics lipstick, and this one here is from Aziza, and this lipstick is a little bit more on the orange side. So I layered the orangey red on top of a blue red. So, but this is, unless I can find the other one, hold on. No, it's not in here. Oh, here it is. Here's the lipstick I put underneath it. I layered this. I don't usually mix my lipsticks, but I started this one, and then I put this one on top of it. And for my highlighter, I used the B&H Cosmetics Blacklight Highlight Palette. And it is that here. And this is the brush I used. And this is, if you've seen these videos, you know this is actually a foundation brush. And I used this color here, and this is called Electra. And I swirled it, hit it right over where the light would hit. Here, 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 and here. And that is the makeup I use. So, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like me and my content, I'd love to have you subscribe. If you do, hit that bell notification. That way you don't miss anything. I publish new content Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for your viewing pleasure. I'd love to have you join me on my little adventures. Till then, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.